Hello, welcome to this video. It's me Hassan. I worked in the game industry and animation industry for more than 10 years as a concept artist, art director and art manager. And in this video, we will find out is it really possible to making AI generated 3D game ready asset in 2026 or not. So I just experiment with different type of tools, with different website, with different AI agent providers, and I find out this method. I will say there are other methods out there. This one is not the most accurate one. This one is not the most cheapest one, but I would say this one is the most easiest one and the fastest one, even if you are not really that much advanced in 3D modeling, or if you are not really much advanced even in the game development, this 3D model will be usable for you. Okay, let's start to find out how we can make a good high quality 3D model with AI first, and how we can just turn it to an optimized game ready asset to just use it in the production or in the making a game. Okay. Usually I using Tripo 3D, which is really high quality and a good website to making a 3D game asset from images or prompt. It has really simple UI. It is really simple to use, and it's not that much expensive. If I just take a look to the price, you can see you can having a pro membership for $19 per month, uh, which is enough tokens to making about 50 up to 85 3D models, high quality 3D models or 3D objects. Okay, if we just take a look to the user panel, you can see we can just upload one single image to turn it to a 3D model. We have multi-view images to 3D, which is obviously about adding different images from different angles of one object. We have batch images to 3D, which is like adding or uploading different images and turn it to a 3D model. And text to model, which is generating a 3D model from text prompt, which is really interesting. Actually, I'm not really big fan of text or prompt to 3D model, because as someone who worked as a concept artist, I really prefer to having control and a supervision on my design, uh, design of object or character or any model. Okay, you can use any type of images that you already have, but I using Midjourney, which is really cool website to making 2D images from prompt. So I have some different swords here. I really like the design of this one. It's really cool, and also this one is pretty solid shape. Okay, I will choose this one. Okay, so I have my image, and in the next step, what I want to do, I want to upload my image here into Triple 3D website. So simply I could just upload it here. Nice. There is some extra feature here, texture and topology. The texture is the best thing that I can get with Pro membership is 4K, and the AI complete feature, which using AI to just selecting the object and just isolate it from background. I will turn it on, and we not gonna just change anything about topology right now. Just oh, and also do not forget to just turn on this pop-up here, ultra mesh quality, and click on this button, generate model, which it charged me 55 token. When you just pressing the button, you see the Tripo 3D logo here, and it will turn to your shape like a particle hologram here, and it is really cool and interesting. I think the initial stage here to making a high quality 3D model, it would be about 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, nice. We have our 3D model here. As you can see, it is pretty similar to our image, like especially in the shape aspect. I can see some good details on the handle part, on the blade. It looks really nice, and as I said, it is pretty similar to the image that I uploaded here. If we want to just download the 3D model to just take a look in our game engine or any 3D tools that you use, any 3D software like Blender, you can just click on export here, and as you can see, it has the most famous type of formats like GLB, OBJ, FBX. Is up to you, but GLB is really easy to check because it has no like complicated technical stuff for assign the texture or material. It is kind of like merging 3D model with the material in the same format. Okay, you choose like 4K for the texture and click on export. Okay, nice. I downloaded the 3D model here. Okay, I just opened my Blender. I can easily drag and drop the 3D model to the Blender to see how does it look like here. Okay. That looks pretty nice and solid shape. It is non-symmetric and it could be a bit like better in the shape aspect, but if you upload an image which is in a better angle, I would say you can get a better result in the shape aspect, but it is still really cool. I love it. But the problem is, if you see the number of triangles here, you can see this shape has about 3 million edges and 2 millions of triangles, which is not optimized and not game ready at all. So what we're gonna do in the next step, I will just open the Tripo and going to the Retopo panel, which is specific for doing retopology. I will choose quad and I will put it on the 50k number of polygons, and I will click on retopology here. So the website is starting the progress of retopologizing here. Okay, it's done and it did it pretty nice. So if we just take a look to the wireframe version, you can see it is pretty clear. Okay, what we're gonna do in the next stage, we can just going to the texture panel to see if there is any possibility to assign a better texture or generating a better material for our 3D model for our sword here. Okay, let's push the button of generate texture here and wait. Okay, the result is ready, and I will say it is pretty fun, simple and readable texture. I really like it. So after doing optimized version and retopology, you can do retexturing by yourself, but I would say it is kind of acceptable as an AI generated material on a game ready asset. Okay, let's download it. I will just put it on GLB again on the texture resolution 4K and click on the export button. Okay, nice. Let's take a look on the model in Blender. Okay, as you can see, this is our previous 3D model, which is about 2 million triangle and not optimized and not game ready at all. I want to just import the new version that we already done the retopology. Okay. Let's take a look. Okay, this one is about 98,000 triangles here and 98,000 faces and 163,000 edges. Okay, that's a huge improvement on the poly count number. I would say it is really solid, still readable as a sword, and interesting and unique shape. I like the design. So as I said, you can do retexturing by yourself, and also there is a panel inside the website that you can doing like upscaling on the material, and I think there you can use this panel edit for editing the texture, which I didn't use in this video. Maybe later I make a specific video to show how you can use these two different features for changing the material on the 3D model. So that's it. You can just export this 3D model as a FBX, OBJ, or any type of other format that you need to use in your game engine. If you're using Unity, Unreal Engine. Okay, as you can see, I just import my 3D model, the AI generated 3D model, into my Unreal Engine, and it is pretty fine and looks good. But it depends, like different type of game engines, they have different methods to rendering a 3D object, but I would say the most common ones is Unreal Engine and Unity. And as I can see the 3D model here, in Unreal Engine, I would say it is pretty, at least it looks pretty nice.